For some reason, I have to do that again to make it work.
Hello.
Save the game. Yeah, thank you. Save the game. New save. Good idea. Save a lot, save often. I got in the habit of not saving as much because you end up with a memory full of saved games. In complicated file structure reasons, I use one drive. I use a 4 terabyte drive. So it's got my operating system on it, it's got all my games in it, and it's got all my mods in it. And the reason is because, especially the idle mods, they want the mod to be in the same directory as the game. I forget the details now. It's been so long since I set up a mod like that. The lesson I learned way back in that day was put all your games, all your mods, put all that on your operating system drive. One drive, one big drive, as big as your motherboard and your hardware will handle. And nowadays, games are so big. This game has 120 gig. And, you know, if you've got a Steam directory full of games, good thing it's Steam, you know, you can where's everybody? You can remove a bunch of games and then load them as you want to play them. What, you afraid I'm going to steal a mug?
I'm Wilbur, owner and proprietor of the Count's Arms. We make beds and food available to guests. Can I help you?
Yeah, I want to ask about Lord Benerus, but no option.
Azan at the Fighters Guild is a fine warrior. I understand he can sign you up if you're interested.
Azan? In what town? I've been trying to sign up for the Fighters Guild. Every time I go into a city, they say, yeah, great, thanks, sign up. But not in this town, these other towns, and they name them, which I forget right now. Okay, anything new about Anvil?
Buildings here look different. Why? This is the Gold Coast style. Like in
120 gig,
Hammerfell.
yeah.
Eastern
26
towns look
times
gray
bigger
and
than
dull
the
to me.
original, according to what I'm told. Well, I've already, yeah. I went and I talked to
You
that guy,
too.
and he told me no. Maybe I'm confusing my towns. I'll go try it again. I know he's one of the guys that gives you quests, but he told me I had to go to. I've been to Coral. I tried to sign up in Coral because that guy gives you a lot of quests. Let's see, where was the fighters? There it is. While we're here, and maybe someone in here will tell me about where Lord Benerus went. I really don't want to sleep in my house. And it's only 10 o'clock at night, and I hate waiting. I hate waiting. As in game, as in real life. I don't like waiting. Buddy of mine, he's going through cancer treatments, chemotherapy. He's got to go sit there for 3 or 4 hours while they drip that junk into his blood. I'm like, I would have to just die. I don't think I could sit in a chair for 3 or 4 hours. If I got sent to prison, I would have to commit suicide. I can't do that. The Rats was one of the first fighter. Yes, I know those rats next door. The the Khajiit with the cat with the meat.
What do you want?
What do you want? What? Is this systemic racism? Let me guess. You don't like me. I bet. Oh, oh. See, and I just warned my viewers yesterday. You got to watch for those scroll bars in the dialogue options. Because when that's all you're looking at and you're not scrolling, you miss what you need. But while we're here,
Go ahead.
yeah, yeah, well, at least it's not in the 30s. You know, there's people that really like me, like 100, 80. You don't know me. Why don't you like me?
As soon as you bought the place, he pretty much up and left. I hear tell he's making his way to the Imperial City.
Mm-hmm. Quest update. I bet you if I didn't do this and I went and talked to him, the dialogue option would not have been available. I remember the first time I played through this game. Give me a bed, please.
There's a wonderful room available. It's the best I have, and you can use it for the night for a mere 25 gold. Interested?
I'll take it.
Excellent. It's up the stairs there, and then directly across the hallway.
Excellent.
Center room,
Another
wonderful view
sucker.
of the city. Sleep well.
Yeah, okay.
You too.
Yeah, I know. You don't like me. It's funny how this game is. I said time to run. Thank you. Thanks, Jay Una, dude. Good night. Yeah, appreciate it. I I got extra sleep so I can go hard. Always a pleasure. Thanks again. Have a good one. Or at least have one. 7. I don't know. When do these people start their day? Real life, sometimes I'm up 3, 4 in the morning just waiting for the sun to come up so I can see out in the fields. Let's see, what did we say in the army? We get more done by 9 o'clock in the morning than most people get done all day. That's true. You're up at 3 or 4 in the morning, drawing your weapon, doing shit, and by noon, you've put in a full day. These people, I don't know, they're soft. They start their day around 9 o'clock. Oh, I was trying to get the, not the Khajiit, the lizard man. He's the guy that gives you a recommendation in, I don't know if it's Coral, possibly. That book, The Finger of the Mountains. He didn't pop up until after 9 o'clock. I've been using 8 o'clock. Let's sleep for 7 hours. 8 hours just to make sure. Yeah, I went straight across. Dude. He won't talk to me. Get out of my way. Did you run?
Hello.
Get out of the way. How do I get out of here? Okay. Excuse me, coming through. Man on a mission. Get out of my way. Fighters Guild, while we're here. And I suppose I could check in with the Magic Users Guild to see if I can get a quest for my recommendation. And maybe this guy can train me in dagger? Where are you at, dude? Are you him? Who's the guy?
It's you. Hi.
Good to see you.
Azan? Are you,
Mainlord and his brother
are you
run
the
a nice
guy?
establishment at the Flowing Bowl.
I think you're the guy.
eaten
You don't
many
look like
meals
the
there.
guy.
What can I do for you?
You sound like
Looking
the
for some
guy.
work? If so, the Fighters Guild can always use able-bodied new members.
I thought we had this conversation. I want to join the Fighters Guild.
The Fighters Guild is always looking for new members. If you've got a clean record and don't have a bounty on your head, we may be able to use you. Are you interested in joining?
Yes.
Fine. You are now an associate in the Fighters Guild. For contracts, speak either with me or with Burzgro Kosh in Cheydinhall. Good luck to you.
I swear I did this. You know, I know how that works. Insane people do not think that they're insane, but they are. I swear I'm not insane. No. Yeah, give me a contract, please.
A contract for you? I think I've got something that suits your experience. Arvina Phyllis has some problem with rats in her house.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit about these rats?
Yes, rats. I'm sure she can explain it to you better than I. She lives here in Anvil. Go and talk to her. Good luck.
Rumors.
I swear that when I passed by Benares Manor last night, I heard someone scream from inside.
It was me.
No one Benares will never sell that death trap.
No. Who would be dumb enough to buy that? What can you tell me about Anvil?
Our Fighters Guild chapter here is big, primarily because we're a training center, which earns us each a good living.
I think you train in Blunt.
You've got a lot to learn.
Yeah, but I don't want to train in Blunt. Sure, why not ask him about this Benares?
I'm not sure where he went, but I would ask at the Count's Arms. If anyone knows where he is, it would be someone there.
I suppose it's too early to ask for a raise?
And
Go take care of the rats.
heard
then
any
talk
news
to
from
me.
the other provinces?
They say syndicates of wizards have led a boycott of imperial goods in the land of the Altmer.
The Altmer have powerful wizards.
Okay, this worked out well. Here we go. I don't know, something about these mages. They sleep in. Well, they're open. Somehow you don't seem to be the boss. Carahill. Yeah, right, because, well, I'll give you a try.
Hello, associate. To earn a recommendation from me, you need simply prove you are able-bodied and prepared to learn something in the process.
Able-bodied? You could teach me something? Let's start with rumors.
Necromancy may be legal in Cyrodiil, but few will openly admit to practicing it now that the Mages Guild has banned it.
And you're reading an invisible book about necromancy. What do you train in?
You've got a lot to learn.
Yeah, yes, I need to find out charm, conceal, create light, silence. Okay, so illusion isn't what I'm looking for. I need to find what school of magic governs weight carrying capacity improvement. Beast of burden, mule. That's what I want to train in. I need to go buy those spells as well. I really not interested. I mean, recommendation. You need to give me a quest, right?
Unlike some frivolous tasks you may be given at other guild halls, this is a serious matter and has consequences. Are you prepared?
I'm scared.
Unlike some frivolous tasks you may
Uh-oh.
be given at other guild halls,
Yeah, I'm ready.
then allow me to explain the task. The Council of Mages has entrusted me with resolving a situation along the Gold Road. Several traveling merchants have been found dead along the Gold Road recently,
Yeah.
with even more missing. The Council has asked that I put a stop to it. You are going to help me do so.
Go on.
We believe the killings are the actions of a rogue mage.
Uh-huh.
Battle mages have been sent to the Brina Cross Inn, the only common link between the victims. You are to travel north to the Brina Cross Inn and speak with Ariel Gerard. She will give you further
Greetings,
instructions.
my lord. Currently playing Skyrim. I was just playing Skyrim. And when this came out, I had to jump right into it. I'm not I don't follow fads. I don't play the newest games just because they're new. This was the first game I ever bought, the original version. It's my all-time favorite. And when I heard the hubbub about this being remade, oh, yeah. There is a God and he is good. I'm loving it. Boy, you're a talkative sort. Rogue mage?
Some mages do not abide by the principles of the guild and operate outside its boundaries. Many hold little value for the lives of others. The frost burns found on the victims in this case indicate a mage was responsible for their deaths. Likely nothing more than simple robbery.
That's an
These
interesting
scrolls should provide
use of
sufficient
time.
resistance to frost magic when and if you do encounter this rogue mage. Use them wisely.
Usually when I'm streaming, I'm watching myself because I want to see what my viewers see. So if someone says, "Oh, your stream went down," I can look over and I can see if my stream is down, and I can tell, "No, that's your internet provider. Do a refresh," that kind of thing. And also, it's a quality control thing. I can see if it looks like garbage. And I have to say, this game plays beautifully. I mean, besides some buggy little things, it looks beautiful. It doesn't do partial motion blurs. And when you stream it and record it, it's clean. It's really clean. Do you mod your Skyrim? I think I'm doing like, I don't know, 100, 200 mods. I lose track. Okay, can I go now?
Take care.
Okay. I want to buy spells. Is this? I suppose I gotta. Oh, you're a conjure dude, right?
I greet you, Thorin, journeyman of the Mages Guild.
Yeah, he does sell spells.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can
Absorb. No, these aren't the kind of spells I want to learn. Oh, ease burden. Yes, please. My skill level is too low for ease burden. Fair that, but I have no viewers. Just trying to get my hours up. Well, you know, it comes in time. Comes in time. I normally have extremely few viewers. I think I get more views on my VODs than I do live. I stream for 12, 24, 30 hours at a time often. Not real often, but very long streams. I've talked for dozens of hours. Well, yeah, with no viewers, one viewer, because someone will watch the VOD. Like I said, more people watch my VODs. And yeah, it's heavily modded. Xbox, a Dragonborn God. Wow. I'll give you a quick view of who I play. This is my screensaver for this game, or my be right back. And there's a character on the right side, that female in the white hair with the big sword. That's me in Skyrim. That's my preset. That's my character. I brought a lot of Witcher elements. That's Ciri, by the way, from Witcher, just in case anybody doesn't know. Well, you know what? I'm going to buy this spell anyway. My skill level is too low. So at least this will tell me what. Okay.
Tell your friends about me.
Yes. Let's ask about this guy again.
I'm not sure where he went, but I would ask at the Count's Arms. If anyone knows where he is, it would be someone there.
Okay.
Take care.
Let me go. Why is my... Oh. Is that what I gotta do? Yeah, that's what I gotta do. Spells. They're over here. So... alteration. Okay. There we go. Now I know what school governs these types of spells. Alteration. Isn't Starlight an alteration? No, it's not. Do I have any alteration spells that I can throw? No, I don't. Get back here.
I hope I can help.
Yeah, do you have an alternation spell that I can throw?
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Syria.
Okay. These are all restorations. Mysticism, alteration, open easy lock. My skill is too low. What? So how do I increase my alteration? Skill is too low. How do I increase my alteration? If my skill is too low to throw any alteration, forgive me for saying, but your voice is remarkably soothing. Well, you know, thank you. Thank you. And I'm totally comfortable with that. I get that a lot. I get that a lot. I do. I do. I hit the genetic lottery. I don't know. I just got lucky. I took a speech class. This was in college, and they told me I've got a good speaking voice. I'm like, oh, okay. I also worked at a what do you call it, a retirement home. It's a huge facility with, you know, a couple hundred beds. I don't know if you've ever done voice. No, I have not done voice acting. Ah, I never. I used to play D&D. I was the DM, but I I guess this group just didn't feel comfortable acting, reenacting their character. We just spoke normally, didn't voice act and act didn't we didn't role play. Let's put it that way. We played a role playing game without role playing. If you can see how that might happen. Yeah, I was on maintenance repair in this facility, and some old lady said, "Did you ever used to sing?" You know, because she's probably thinking of, you know, my voice being smooth, like, say, a Bing Crosby or one of those old time crooners. I think that's kind of what she was referring to. And I was like, well, yes, but not really. Uncle Sam took care of that.
Take care.
When I was young, I was in the chorus, I was in the choir. Kind of following the family tradition. My grandfather sang at all the local churches. But I was a tenor. I am not a tenor anymore. My voice just got wrecked. But it is what it is, and it works. It works for this. It fits my style. I'm not one of them hyped up, high energy streamers. It's chill. Chill. Calm down. Relax. What am I doing? Standing in the rain. I got a quest. Yes, I fit with that. I keep hitting the B button for map. I think that's the button in I don't know if it's Skyrim or Fallout 4. I play a lot of Fallout 4 as well. My favorite top 3 games, those two and this one. I think the B button is the map. Oh, that's the rats. So you took control of my quest choices again. Stop that. I think a game should make your active quest the last thing you chose if you don't already have an active quest. Some games operate like that. Some games just keep piling on the quest. Skyrim does that. No, wrong city. Here we go. Here we go. I know. I know.
Who will help an old beggar?
Okay, Frala. The faker. Dude, do you really have a lot of money? You're a millionaire, right? You dress up like this and get money.
I can see you are a kind soul, gentle lady.
Have a coin, beggar.
He's a fairy tale. The Imperial Watch pretends there is a thief king named the Grey
I
Fox who
keep
controls
making this
all the
mistake.
thieves in Cyrodiil. Of course, it's all just made up to give them an excuse to keep us down.
I keep making this mistake. Have the coin.
Thank you, kind
There we
lady.
go. There we go. Rumors?
I've heard the Fighters Guild has managed to recruit a few new members. Good thing.
Here. Gray Fox? Yeah? No?
He's a fairy tale.
Still?
Of course, it's all just...
Okay. Is Waylon in the King and Queen?
Yes, he just arrived in town recently. I believe he's staying at the King and Queen Tavern.
Yay. Do you like me?
We'll see.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Blessings of Anu upon ye.
Anu? Who's Anu? I don't know Anu. Anu's not one of the 8 plus 1 jumping between our 2 streams. All's good. All's good. King, I'm walking in there and then I turn and there it is. It's been a while since I played this. I need to get used to the lay of the land in keybinds. I see your shoulder. So my first playthrough, I come here, I get the guy, we go back to do the thing, I accidentally hit him with my sword. Because, of course, you know, that's what followers and friendly people do, is they stand in front of your sword. You swing it. And it got ugly. Let's avoid that this time, Benny.
I'm surprised to see you all the way out here in the Imperial City.
Ooh, a new dialogue choice. So this is going to work? I've only been trying for 3 hours.
Captain Dougal's rumored treasure has to be true. I wonder if the first Count of Anvil found it.
Uh-oh, you're scaring me. Oh, rumors. Is that what I've been doing all along, talking about rumors when we should have been talking about the manor? I really got to learn to not do that.
So you think I'm responsible? I suppose you're right, as the manor used to belong to my grandfather, Lorgren Beneris. I knew there was a curse on that place, which is why I sold it to you so cheap. I suppose I should have warned you, but I had to get out of Anvil. My family said I could move here to the Imperial City once all our loose ends were tied down. The manor was one of those loose ends. I fear my own greed got the better of my judgment. I hope you weren't hurt badly in that horrible place. I suppose I assumed you'd be able to lift the curse and be done with it.
Hey, full disclosure, dude, you can't sell a house with a bad roof or a bad well. You're responsible. Or a curse. Lorgren Beneris. Tell me some more about.
Lorgren Beneris was a strange old man, always dabbling and experimenting with magic. He was mostly harmless, until the fateful day he came across a
King,
tome bearing the
I think
evil
it
magic of
is.
necromancy. He became
I think it's out
obsessed
on
and
several
decided that by using
platforms.
necromancy, he
But
could
that's an
prolong his
easy
own life.
internet
The
search.
dark arts contained in the tome called for him to dig up the
I got
recently
mine on
deceased in the nearby
Steam.
crypts under the cathedral. When it was discovered that he did this, the Mages Guild called for a quick meeting to decide what to do. It only took minutes to decide. Led by a young upstart named Carahil, the Mages Guild stormed Beneris Manor and slew Lorgren. However, amid the chaos, his body vanished. Because of this, the people of Anvil concluded the manor must be cursed. You are the first person to set foot inside in a long time.
Last time I had an Xbox, it was an Xbox 360. But I do faithfully watch another streamer who uses Xbox exclusively. And he's learned to mod very extensively. Fallout 4 specifically. I switched to PlayStation. I got a PlayStation 4 now, but I'm playing on PC. I've got the PlayStation just so I can play games if the power goes out and I lose internet connection. I think it's crap that, I can't play PC games without an internet connection. Maybe there's a way to do that and I just don't know. But, yeah. I'm not used to buying hard copies of games. So I don't really know. I think during all the hubbub, I heard that there were several platforms that it was out on, not just PC. So you got a good chance. Let's go lift the curse, my dude. I mean, Lord Benerus.
According to the diary entry, it seems that I'm the only one who can open the secret door in the manor. And I can't help feeling slightly guilty selling you the place under these circumstances. I'll meet you in Anvil at the Count's Arms. From there, we'll try to lift the curse together.
And I'll try not to hit you with my dagger.
I'll see you in Anvil.
So I did a little experiment. I fast traveled from here to here, looking at the time, like here, 6:42, and it took 2 minutes. Just saying. I thought that was kind of fast. Now, I think it's a misnomer, fast travel. God tier magic. My favorite kind of mods are those that make things look pretty. I'm about the optics, all about optics. A lot of my mods are like changing the clothes so everybody's not wearing rags. Fallout 4 and Skyrim. I don't do. I do quality of life. Like I like to use a bag of holding. The first couple levels, yeah, okay. I go through the whole weight management process just to prove. But after a few levels, 5 or 10 levels, you enjoy mods that allow wreak havoc on the NPCs. I had a nephew, he played the game I'm playing now. He went to all the cities and killed all the mayors or whoever the king or queen or the political ruler of all the cities. I get dark urges sometimes and I just want to kill everybody in town and then do a reload. But fast travel, I think fast travel is a misnomer. Fast travel, I think, really means it's a way to travel where in real time you can do it quickly. But in the game, your character doesn't instantly appear somewhere fast. If it's a 4-hour journey, it takes 4 hours on the clock. But it quickly goes by to the player, to the gamer, in mere seconds. You're traveling fast, but the clock advances. But only 2 minutes. I didn't. It's not like that in Fallout. When you travel across the map, it goes from night to day or day to night. Back and forth, back and forth. I used to have many tabs going on at the same time. And I'd go from tab to tab to tab, watching various streamers. Like, the thing that attracted me to Twitch and YouTube was I cannot watch TV because I cannot abide by commercials. Can't do it. I cannot watch commercials. Twitch, you get 15 seconds, 5 seconds. They're getting worse. There's more. I won't go down that rabbit hole. I'll just leave it at that. The lack of commercials. If I break out my table laptop, I can do that, but I don't feel like digging for... All right, because your Xbox. Yep. Yep. I don't feel like jumping. I'm tired. I need a nap. There's a character in that game that's his line. I'm tired. I need a nap. Oh, I'm supposed to. No, dude, leave. Go back. You're supposed to meet him at the bar. I mean, the tavern. The Count's Arm? Okay.
Well met.
I think this is one of the funniest graphics for running I've ever seen. I think he runs as fast as the horse can travel. Count's Arms. Where you at, Benny? Hiding in the corner? What, did I get here too quick? I'll hide here. He thinks I'm stealing his glasses. I can't do this all day. I'm getting dizzy. He can see me through that wall. I know he can. Okay. Yeah, I actually have a little motion sickness going on right now.
What can I do for you?
Sorry, folks. Although most of you guys can handle it. I guess us older guys can't. Well, let's start with rumors. Got any more rumors?
I swear that when I passed by Benares Manor last night, I heard someone scream from inside.
Yeah, that was me.
No one Benares will never sell that death trap.
Yeah. Who would be so foolish? I think we've done this. Where is he? Is he
As
here?
soon as you bought the place, he pretty much up and left. I hear tell he's making his way to the Imperial City.
No, he's supposed to meet me here, dude. Come on.
Take care.
What time is it? 2 a.m.? Okay. You're expensive, but...
I'm Wilbur, owner and proprietor of the Count's Arms. We make beds and food available to guests. Can I help you?
Glad to meet you. Again.
There's a wonderful room available. It's the best I have, and you can use it for the night for a mere 25 gold. Interested?
I'll take it.
Excellent. It's up the stairs there, and then directly across the hallway. Center room, wonderful view of the city. Sleep well.
Here's a new mod for you, King. Somebody was asking me about it. I'd never heard about it, so I did some research into it. It sounds cool. I watched some play. It can be cool. It all depends on how you want to play. There's an AI mod where it's not just a plug and play mod. There's some work to it. And I don't know if it works on Xbox because I don't mod Xbox. But you can talk to a character. You can type in what you want to say. You don't choose options. You can say, hey, dude, did you know that you're in a video game? And the guy will run through his head. You can see he's thinking. He'll say, a video game? I haven't heard. What is this video game? And you can explain it to him. He'll say, oh, so I'm not real. I'm a character in a video game. How interesting. He'll say, yeah, it's just amazing. It's amazing if you're creative in talking to these guys. If it's interesting, if it sounds interesting to you, watch some gameplay. Well, I don't know. When's the guy going to get here? Maybe I should not have fast traveled here. Maybe I should have ran down the road on foot. The problem with doing that, there are so many bandits on the road. You guys are always here. Look out! There's so many bandits on the road.
I'm ready as I'll ever be.
I'm over
ready
here.
as I'll ever be.
I'm here.
I was half expecting you not to show up. Are you ready to go to the manor?
I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
Then let's get this over with. I don't relish the thought of spending too long inside of the manor. Follow me.
Hail.
Hi there.
Hi there. Let's stop that. Let's use the dagger. Well, you know what? No. Jeez, I've only got 14 silver. Let's continue with the silver arrows. I may need to buy more silver arrows. BRB. I want to get a VR. Oh. You know, I've been watching. Let me do this. I've been watching VR for years, waiting for it to get better and better. Oh, I'm buffering? Why is my stream buffering? Okay, now it's not. Internet providers, you know, you never know what they're going to do. I'm all good here, though. I think my problem with VR is going to be motion sickness. I have always been sensitive to motion sickness. Riding in cars, I would get car sick. The only amusement park ride I can ride is like a merry-go-round and a Ferris wheel. I can't. Motion sickness is the real thing for me. Just went and banned a scam account. Yeah, I ban them all the time. I didn't know that was a thing with Xbox, but I'm not surprised. Are they trying to sell you viewers? That's the thing I get. Always trying to sell me viewers. I don't know. Does that work? I guess people buy viewers because there's people selling them. And I think if Twitch really wanted to stop that kind of behavior, I can't imagine how they could not find a way. Because their big brother, manage your stream on your phone. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people looking down watching, a lot of people stream off of laptops and they watch on the phone. I got a huge setup in this studio here. I play the game on a 42-inch TV. So I'm running an HDMI cable out of my graphics card. It's a 4090, so it can, most of these better graphic cards can support 3 monitors. So I've got a second monitor on that same computer. That's where I watch my OBS. So I can see what OBS is sending to you. And I can look at my sound levels and make adjustments and all that kind of stuff. But I have another computer with another monitor off to the side where I watch my chat, watch my... What I'll do is yeah, we got a lag going on big time. Oh my God. Really? I hate that. I jump 1,000, 2,000. I got a 20-30 second delay going on right now. Yep. I don't like that. I don't like that. You waiting on me? Lost my train of thought. Yeah, so Twitch, Big Brother, and they need to be. They will shut your stream down in a heart attack, faster than a heart attack. If all of a sudden you're streaming some very contraband type like images. They know what's being streamed. Same thing with the dialogue in chat. If somebody enters a chat and starts using extreme rhetoric, illegal rhetoric about stuff, say terrorism's promoting assassinating your president or some god-awful thing, I'm pretty sure that would be deleted. I'm not going to experiment and find out. I don't need another page in my FBI file. So they can certainly see if people are selling viewers and delete that and follow up on the address, the IP that sent that. At least stop it.
Okay, you lead from here. Hopefully we can make it to the basement without too much fighting.
Well, I have a feeling I'm going to run out of arrows. I don't know what to do about this. I've got 14 arrows, and I don't know. Let's just hopefully we don't have to kill more than 3. Dude. Okay, this is a little too janky, dude. You're just going to ignore these ghosts, right? Well, maybe I can pick up that arrow. I need that. I need every arrow I can get. I think we're going to have to fight 3 more down here. Oh. Oh no. Man, there's no avoiding these paralysis hits. I got 4 arrows left. 4 silver arrows left. On your laptop. Come on, Benny, you can do it. I think this is so cool. Now, before I go any... Oh, and he's gone. See you later, buddy. Thank you. So I wanted to pick up all the ghost goo, but all the ghost goo is already gone. Come on. I shot like 4. Well, I don't need to leave. Okay. I got robbed. I didn't want to take the time to pick it up as I produced it because I wanted to hurry up and get down to this portal, hoping maybe not too many ghosts would respawn. I don't, because if you take your time, I think they're just going to keep respawning. I got 4 silver arrows. I don't know. Let's do a save. How novel is that? Because, metagame, I know what's going to happen in here. It's a little different. Ooh. I'm hitting the right bumper. How come it's not? Oh, 2 pages. I'm not going to take that. I'm going to leave it there forever. Is this a magic Is it going to like... Okay, it's not a glyph of warding or anything like that. Yeah, don't take any of this stuff. Leave all that stuff. Oh. What am I thinking? Put that away. Oops, meant to do that. Well, before we do that, any silver arrows? I thought there was like a healing potion in one of these coffins. There it is. I don't think I need a healing potion. What's in the sack? Well, I'll take whatever's in the sack, as long as the sack remains behind. Yeah, so mods that improve my graphics. Like I got a lot of 8K textures. My rig is super strong. Skyrim has some mods. I forget what it's called. It's like a type of a forest. It changes the look of the forest. It is so beautiful. And it's such a complicated mod. The prerequisites are vast. In order to run that mod, there's like a handful of mods that you have to have. And each of those has a handful of mods you have to have. So in order to get that mod to work, there's like, I don't know, 10 to 20 mods you have to have. And I ran it and it was beautiful. Oh my. But the game crashed and kept crashing and kept crashing, especially on the plains of Whiterun, because that's a vast open view and there's a lot of stuff to render. And it would constantly crash. If I could keep myself in a small little vale or a bowl or a small closed in area, it didn't crash. But every time I walked around the corner, come up from Riverwood, and you get up over the hill and the plain of Greyhawk opens up, it would crash. I'm working on fixing that. I really want that to work. The beauty, oh my. I want that in my game so bad. I'm hoping that there was one other mod that was in there. It was a stupid immersion breaking, not lore friendly thing. I didn't realize what it was going to do. I won't go into all the boring details, but that might have been causing it. So there's hope for me. There's hope for me. Okay. How far away do I have? Okay. This works for me. Set the scene. Dude, your hand's missing. I hit the A button. Again, I need a new controller. Hey, oh, what? It's not activating? Certain. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, activate the altar, not the person. How interesting.
I am Lorgren Belarus, and I desire the chance to atone for my sins. The things I've done to the people of
Okay.
Elf, the horrible, unspeakable acts I've committed, demand repentance. Garahil was justified in his actions.
Oh.
Slaying me was the only
Followage? Is that a command? I don't have any commands because I banned Moobot, Nightbot, this bot, every bot. I'm not using Streamlabs. I don't like them in my business. We're very plain Jane here. But I can tell you how long you've been following me. You've been following me since February 28th, 2022. So 3 years and 3 months. And I think that's one way you can answer your own question is to take your mouse and click on your name in my chat. That's how I do it. You had an issue with your first modded playthrough attempt on Fallout 4. Caused me to die every time I entered the power arm. Really? Oh, the Minutemen, right there at the church. You didn't, yeah, you didn't realize that. Yeah. And so when someone comes into my stream and they follow me, I click on their name and I follow them. Although you don't seem to be, that option isn't available. Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, I can see your game. You're wearing some kind of, looks like Daedric armor with arrows on your back. Oh, there it is. Oh. Okay, so I can unfollow you. So I must be following you already. King of Hell. That's normally what I'll do. Is anyone that follows me, I like to follow them and learn more about them and watch them stream. Sometimes it's a young person with bad, like with bad behavior, and I've gone and watched some streams where they're dropping N-bombs back and forth to each other and they're just being real punk ass, and I unfollow people like that. But most of them, it gives me a chance to see their cam, see their face, listen to their voice, because reading somebody's chat doesn't really let you into who that person is. And being a small stream like mine, I get to know the people that come and go. I don't recognize your name. Although you've been following me for 3 years, you probably do a lot of lurking. Or maybe you don't come here that often. I don't even look in my chat to see who's in the chat room. I just notice the chats. And normally I don't even look to see how many people are watching at the time. I just don't pay attention to that. I'm not a mercenary. I'm not trying to make money. I know I'm never going to. I'm just spreading the good word. Can I activate the skeleton?
It never fails to amuse me how easy mortal man is to manipulate. You've assisted me in completing the very thing Garahil and his cabal sought to prevent all those years ago.
Yes.
The ascension to immortality. Last time,
Yes, you locked me in. I heard those.
underestimated their power. I shall
Dude, you talk too much.
that mistake twice. I live again.
Oh, he put me down instantly. Really? I double tapped him and that took him out? Oh, he was too easy. I gotta set the difficulty a little harder. Unfortunately, I don't have a camera. That's okay. That's okay. I watch one person, she's a mute. She has no camera, she has no voice. She explains that on her homepage. You can just watch her play the game. And I have a hard time finding people's streams who I can tolerate watching for various reasons. Some people move too fast and it makes me motion sick. I prefer a nice, chill, relaxed. Anyway, so I think cameras and mics are important, very important. I prioritize those, but I watch those without mics and cameras as well. Yeah, so that's a good strategy, you know. When you're fighting someone who conjures, ignore whatever they conjured. Just kill the conjurer. Dude, I double tapped you. And it's a good thing because I got 2 silver arrows left. Oh, and I get 2 back. Thank you. Thank you. Did the door open? No, it didn't. I can no longer activate the altar. The body's gone. I thought it looked pretty cool laying there. You do have a mic. Good, good. You know, every form of communication makes the experience that more rich. Ooh, let's get that. All those levers, I don't recall those. It's very important to me in all aspects of life in communicating well. Properly chosen words, tones of voice, body language. I've heard it said that 60% of communication is nonverbal. I've been timed out and banned from some channels just because they misunderstood my chat message. You know, that's why they invented emotes, so you can tell if someone's joking. So I have a very interesting style of humor. And it took me a long time to get used to the idea that people don't understand that through a chat message. They think I'm trolling or I'm starting trouble or something. I had to learn not to do that. So I call myself the king of lurkers because the more I chat, the more apt I am to accidentally offend somebody. And that's the last thing I want to do. Let's do an experiment. Let's see, I don't have a quest mark. I do have a quest marker. I want to go upstairs and sleep. Okay, is this stuff going to stay forever? I thought all that stuff would have disappeared by now. So it used to be every time you slept here, ghosts would appear. I noticed something. That. Where's the nightstand that this stuff is supposed to be sitting on? Or why is that sitting there? That's funny. I don't remember that being there. I'm sure it was, but we're going to leave it there because it's like a decoration. I don't like to loot my houses and make them void of decorations. It's, you know, optics, it's scenery. Oh, thank God. Wrong cabinet. Thought I lost my shit. Oh. The candles go. Oh, they fixed it. The candle and the pottery's back. And my stuff is still there. And the ghosts did not appear. And I have a quest marker. What quest? What am I doing? Where are we going? And not the Skyrim lurkers. Hey, a lot of small streamers appreciate. Yeah, it's a form of support. Not everybody has to send money, have subscriptions. Just being a viewer is a lot of support. Yes, lurkers are the bread and butter of Twitch, by the way. I truly believe that. I think that's the most common form of support is lurkers. What's my quest set at? Where spirits, okay. I should return to the Count Arms and speak to I always called him Waylon. I swear I've developed dyslexia through my aging process. Welwyn. And maybe it's Velwyn or Welvin, depending on what country, you know, V's or W's, W's or V's. Let's call him Velwyn until somebody else in the game uses his name and we'll learn the correct pronunciation because we all want to be correct in my world.
Hello.
Hello. Like King Hell, you came in and corrected me on the title of my game was incorrect. And I don't like being incorrect. I don't mind being corrected. I like being corrected. I want to be correct. I don't get.
Hello.
I think too many people get insulted if someone corrects them. They should thank you for correcting them. But that's not socially acceptable. People don't like to be corrected. I did not even realize it. I'm sorry. No need to be sorry for anything. I like being corrected. I don't like being incorrect. I guess I'm different.
Yes?
Yes, I don't know. Why am I even talking to you? Tell me how to say that guy's name.
As soon as you bought the place, he pretty much up and left. I hear tell he's making his way to the Imperial City. Take care.
Okay, so... Oh. Dude. He's right there. He didn't see him either.
Oh, hello.
The
What's
lifter
going
of
on with you?
curses
I
returns.
understand Daedra worship has become increasingly prevalent in the Somerset Isle.
We're having a
The
conversation
Altmer have
over here.
powerful wizards. It could be a danger.
I'm sorry for running away like that, but fear got the best of me. I'm glad you talked me into coming with you. Now that the curse has been lifted, I feel like I've taken care of my family's unfinished business. Excellent work, my friend. May the manor give you many years of happiness. I'm now off to the Imperial City once more. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Stop talking.
Stop talking. You read my mind. That's one thing that's a little Wilbur. His coders must have hated him. Well, you know, the thing they did to this game was 90%-ish graphical.
How do you do?
Massive graphic upgrade. And 10% other stuff. They revoiced some characters. Maybe some of the old voice actors either died or got so old their voices, or they didn't want the job. They wanted too much money. Who knows why? But I've noticed a good amount of the voice acting is the voice actors have different voices. And there's a couple areas and quests, I guess, that are different as well. Mostly graphical. So yeah, the dialogue in this game, you know, you walk into a town square and 10 people are all talking at once. And it all has the same loud level. You know, the guy that's 50 feet down the road is just as loud as the guy that's 2 feet away from you. And it's a cacophony of voices, all happening while you're trying to have a conversation with someone else. That's how it works. That's the way it works. We just have to deal with it. What are you doing down here?
The tribal chiefs are supporting the Renredra Kryn.
If the Empire isn't going to
Oh,
stop the
that's
Skooma
not
train,
you.
who will?
So long.
Farewell.
That's the guy that just dresses like him. I guess he's an impersonator. Oh, well, hey, we're in this town. Rats. Let's do the rat thing. That might be a good strategy. Stay in the town and do their stuff. Quests. A rat problem. No, it's too late at night. Maybe. Okay, well, I'm not breaking in. Is she still...
Ah, you must be from the Fighters Guild. Good. I have a problem. It has to do with the rats in my basement.
Rumors?
Have you spoken to Wilbur at the Count's Arms?
Yes.
He knows a lot about fine wines.
He didn't mention that. Rats?
That's right. Rats. In my basement. And something has been killing them. It's horrible. My poor babies. You must do something. I don't know what I'd do without them. Their little pink noses, their scaly little tails. Oh, please get to the basement and find out what's happening.
I can do that. Well, since I got your attention, tell me about Anvil.
You can't imagine the fuss some people make. My rats are no problem for anyone.
Well, somebody dislikes them. Do you like me?
Go ahead.
Oh, okay, we'll leave it at that.
Please save my little rats.
Yeah, so the first time I played this quest, I didn't realize. I don't know why. Maybe they changed her dialogue. So I need to change my weapons. I don't want to use up the last of my silver arrows. I really do prefer using my dagger. But let's work on the bow for now. Yeah, first time I played this, I went down there and I killed all the rats. I thought there was a rat problem. I just came in and killed the rats. I didn't. I don't know if I didn't pay attention to the. So yeah, what I wanted to do was avoid any rat death, and I appeared. Oh, is this one dead rat? Oh, we got a dead rat. Let's try to do this quest without killing the rat, without the rat dying. It may not be doable. Yeah. Let's load. Let's load where we walk into her house. And instead of going up and talking to her, let's get down in the basement. Okay, so there's 4 rats down here. So I'm ahead of the quest. Oh, the door's open.
Oh, you must be. That's right. Rats. I don't know what I'd do with. Please save my little rats.
Trying. Trying. Bullshit. He killed one. He killed one because my bow was janky. Okay, I saved all our rats. You're not dead, right? Cool. Let's do a save. Yeah, the bow is it, like I said, it's just kind of janky. Um, it takes a while to draw sometimes. Okay, so we got this far anyway. Streamers can collaborate on stream now. Yeah, yeah. Twitch is trying to improve the success of the streamers. The more successful streamers are, the more ad revenue Twitch makes. Everybody makes more money. So, you know, that's a thing. I heard that you don't have to become affiliate or partnered anymore, that they're going to put commercials. It used to be you had to monetize, have subs and whatnot, and before you'd get commercials. That's what attracts me to watching channels with 1, 2, 3, unaffiliated channels, because no commercials. Yeah, we did the thing. I know we're not done yet.
Well, what have you found? Did you take care of my babies? What was going on down there?
I killed all 4 of them. I mean, it was a mountain lion.
A mountain lion? In my basement? But how? Oh, that's not possible. But it happened. Oh, what if there are more? What if it wasn't alone? Where there's one, there will be more. Find Pinnerus Inventius. He's a hunter and knows this area inside and out. He'll know what to do.
Anything else new to tell me about Anvil?
You can't imagine the fuss some people make. My rats are no problem for anyone. Please, go find Pinnerus and those mountain lions.
So, collaborating and joining teams is kind of like a double-edged sword. A bit of a paradox, according to what I was reading. It can help you, but it can also hurt you. Now, I don't know if it was true what I was reading, but they said usually if you got a team of several people, one person is going to get the lion's share of the publicity. Basically, he'll be stealing your viewers. So, you might gain a couple viewers, but you might lose half of your viewers. Like I said, it's a double-edged sword. I don't really know. Did I just leave the building? Okay, I just went out the back door. You're telling me to go in this building. So, like I said, a double-edged sword. Sometimes you can gain viewer. I'll just leave it at that without going into long, boring stories. Sometimes you gain viewers, and sometimes you can lose viewers. Phineas, get up. Let's go hunting.
What do you want?
I want to know why you don't like me.
We'll see.
We'll take it. Let me guess. You train in bows?
Knowledge is the key to success in any endeavor.
Marksman, yeah, but you know what? The Red Widow has 499 coin. I can't afford it. I just bought Benner's Manor. I spent 5K. I can't afford your training. I need training in alteration. I'll spend my last penny for that. Mountain lions.
Mountain lions? Here. Odd. If they're around, I can find them. Come with me. A hunt will do us good and maybe make that old nut feel better.
Mountain lions.
Mountain lions? Here. Let's go hunting.
Whoa. A hunting we shall go. A hunting we shall go. Something about shooting a mountain lion in the toe. Okay, I've got 44 arrows. Yeet. I am very surprised to see a hunter in iron armor, heavy plate. Shouldn't you be wearing like leather armor? You know, like to be quiet and agile and like that. Smooth moves. Ah, early morning. There's my horse. Horse Whisperer Stable. Cool name. Yeah. We board horses. Just a mom and pop kind of operation. Keep me busy during my retirement.
If they're out here, they'll be in this area. I can't imagine there are more than 4 of them. Let's take care of this.
Oh, so you know that there's 4 of them. What? Why did I go down? What the hell is that? Why am I going down? What the hell is that? Is that my...
I think that'll be all of them. Can't imagine more in this area. You can go tell Arvena this is all taken care of. Good hunting.
Let me see. What is going on? Damaged fatigue. Curse of the Consumed. 5 points. Yeah, I get that. No big deal. My fatigue went from 191 to 186. Why am I all of a sudden, like, passing out? Was I drawing my bow too often too hard? And is that what happens? Like, will I pass out when my fatigue disappears? Wow, that's a thing. I didn't know that was a thing. Oh my God, that's a thing. I keep saying that's a thing. I can't believe that's a thing. Okay. I need a bio break. I need to get back into town. Because I don't know if there are more lions or not. Okay, you sent me back to town. Here we go. I guess we're going to talk to her again. I'm trying not to spoil this quest for those that don't know it, but this doesn't seem to be the...
Oh, my poor little rats! You've got to take care of those mountain lions!
Oh, no.
Please save my little rats!
So I shouldn't have done that. Ah. Dude. Okay, so there I still got 4 rats. So let's do a save. And I think that's a pause. I need a quick bile break. I'm going to come back with a drink or a soda of some kind. I'll give you something interesting to look at. This is not going to take 5 minutes. More like 2, maybe 3. Really, BRB. Okay. Back in the saddle again. Ah, yes. I don't know. That's not the order in which I took those screenshots? Is that randomizing the order? I'll know right here. Okay, well, these are in order. Huh. I'll have to go into that file, that directory, and see what's up with that some other time. Right now, funny how that works. Let some liquid out, put some liquid in. Wax on, wax off. Okay. So we're good to this point. Curious. Searching. Let's see. How do we get out of here? So metagaming, I know what I got to do here. But I remember the first time I played this, I didn't know what to do here. One of these buttons will do it. That's the one that does it. That's the one. Here's where they're coming in. And what time is it though? It's too early in the morning. This is going to be hard to play. Someone sees me? Oh, really? That person over there saw me? I'm trying not to be seen by this person that's going to... I guess I don't know how to avoid the spoiler. This neighbor is baiting the mountain lions with meat. She's coming over and she's throwing meat right there. Is that you that's doing it? Are you the one that's doing... No, you're not the one that's doing it.
Well met.
It's the cat lady. There's a Khajiit. Maybe if I hide up here in a bush? I don't know where she comes from. If I hide up here? This might be the spot. She's going to walk right by me right here. This is where she's going to see me when she walks between these pillars. I'm too close. This is a better hiding spot. I'd rather just be farther away. Why is that quest marker sending me into the front door again? We've killed all the mountain lions. Pinnerus Billy are in the area. I should return to Arvina. I did return to her. And she said, you gotta do something about the rats. And I left so fast I didn't speak to her. Maybe I better go speak to her. Get her through her dialogue options. And maybe activate the quest.
You've got to take care of those mountain lions.
I thought I did. Mountain lions?
You think you've gotten rid of them all? You do? Well, you haven't. There's one in my basement right now. Go get it.
I was just down there. I've killed the second mountain lion. I should tell RV. Okay. Well, I've kept all 4 rats alive. What's that noise? It sounds like 2 objects trying to occupy the same space. Okay, well, let's do another save. And go talk to the girl, the lady, the Arvina.
Thank the gods you killed that thing. Oh, this is ridiculous. Someone's out to get me, to get my poor babies. I'll bet it's that quill weave next door.
It is. It's Quillweave.
You can't imagine the fuss some people make. My rats are no problem for anyone.
I did it again. Maybe in 100 hours I'll get used to this.
She's the one. She's never liked me or my sweet little pets. I know it's her. I've even seen her sneaking around in back of my house at night. She thinks she's so smart. She and all the other women. I'll show her. I want you to keep an eye on her. Find out what she's up to.
See, I got ahead of the quest again. That's the problem with metagaming. I'll go do that.
Save my little rats.
I will go do that. Let's go keep an eye on Quillweave. Weaver of Quills. So you're sending me up here to keep an eye on Quillweave. Well, she's in here. I don't think talking to her is going to help. I think she comes sneaking through the backyards here. And she comes here and she throws me. So if I'm back here, she won't see me. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, and I can tell by watching these footprints when she's on the move. And when she's on the move, I can step up into, oh, she's out of her house. I'm betting she comes at night, though. It's 10 p.m.? I thought it was morning. So she's on her way here. That's her. Did she see me and walk away?
Greetings to you.
Did you hear that the Knights of the Nine are gathering holy relics?
Goodbye.
Who's seeing me? Oh, that guard. Okay, now she's getting to the point where she's... There she is. I didn't think she was going to come over here.
Hail.
Did you just drop meat over here?
My name's Quillweave. I've had some success selling stories about the lives of the lower and criminal classes. I'm willing to teach if you're willing to learn.
Acrobatics, yes. I'd love to, but not at this time. I'm just trying to learn who trains what. Mountain lions? I don't know if this is a good idea.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not sure what you're accusing me of, but don't do it without any proof.
Yeah, I know. I gotta catch it in the act.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not sure what you're accusing me of, but don't do it without any proof.
Yeah, okay.
Good day.
Yeah. Let's go back to here. So I need to hide better than I was. Oh, hello, Corin. I didn't catch your chat in time. You know, after I finished talking to you yesterday, I remembered watching you play Baldur's Gate. I couldn't remember what you were playing, and you told me, and then I remembered. I've been watching a lot of Baldur's Gate. The game is appealing to me, very, very appealing to me. I've got it's turn based, as you know, and it's heavily DEI, maybe not heavy, moderate DEI, which is a bit of a turn off, but it's not too heavy. Kind of like worst case scenario for me was the remake of Age of Dragons. That was just such a politically propagandized game. Well, CRPG. Yeah, I just the thought of a game like that, it appeals to me. I've got what's it called? I DOS 2, Divinity of Sins 2, something like that. I remember the acronym DOS 2. Oh, Origins, Divinity Original Sin. It's the best and closest to the. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It, Divinity Original Sin. That's it. That's it. I got into the first act in that, and I just never finished it. I just moved on. I need to go back. Oh, the same people. Okay. I remember all the hubbub going on when Baldur's Gate was about to be released. I was watching a show where I don't know, the director, the main number one owner of the company or somebody was up on stage with a laptop, and there was a theater full of viewers, and they were watching on the screen him start to play the game. It was funny because there was a glitch and the game had a bug in it, and he had a little trouble. He had to try a couple times, but I remember watching that, pre-release, and I'm very interested in that game. But before I went go and buy it, I want to get through DOS, because you know how hard it is to go back. Once I play Baldur's Gate, I'm not going to want to go backwards and play DOS. You see? That's how that is. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't mind watching in snippets, because I know I'm going to play it. I don't want to watch somebody play it and play it and play it and play it. DOS 1 and 2 are great. I I don't have one. I don't have one. But that's the reason I'm even playing video games, is because they learn from the first one. It's okay. Okay. Well, 2 is better. Well, after I've played a game and I've liked it, I look back and see, well, what did you make just before this? Because I want to play it. Like Morrowind. When I first played the original version of this game I'm playing right now, Elder Scrolls 4, like, oh my God, this game was so effing amazing. Did you have a game before this? I just bought it without even looking to see what it was. And I played the crap out of that too. I liked it. It was a step backwards. It was something to get used to. Who's almost seeing you? You're seeing me? I'm watching her. Hiding from her. Yeah, so I was a dungeon master for, for a couple decades. I'd have 10 guys in my basement sitting around a pool table turned into a gaming table. Really nice. Nice. A tight group of friends, and we played the crap out of it. That was back during the Gary Gygax era. D&D 1, D&D 2. You know, well before the Wizards of the Coast bought up everything and all the new different versions. But, you know, as you mature, get older, 70s, 80s, no, let's see. When I got out, I never even knew D&D existed until 1982. I joined the Army, and in basic training, there's a guy playing D&D with another guy. I'm like, what is this? I did start a little later. And then when I got to permanent duty, there was a guy there who was a DM. He had all the books, and we started playing. And that was the beginning of the end for me. So starting around 83 to 84, we played, and I'm like, oh my God, this is awesome. But then I got out of the service. I come to my hometown. Nobody's even heard of it. I'm like, oh, great. Just perchance, a buddy of mine says, hey, look at this. I bought this game for my sister. You're smart. Help us play. Help us figure it out. It was D&D #1, the red box with the dragon on it. Classic. D&D 101, first episode. I read through it and I'm like, okay, you need some books, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, long story short, I became a DM just so I could play D&D. And over time, I lost a lot of players because, you know, you get married, you get girlfriends, you get jobs, things change. And I wanted to play. You're so jelly. I still got all my original. I bet you I have 50 pounds worth of books, modules, dice, figurines, maps, you know, miscellaneous. And I just won't let it go. You know, you can't go back, right? What Billy Joel say, you can never go back there again? Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to let it go. But I wanted to play. Nobody could DM. It's like, oops, don't do that. So it dawned on me, video games. That's, don't you dare. Right. I'm like, okay, video games. Do I really have to stand here all day and wait for you? Apparently, time doesn't go by very fast. 10:47 p.m. What do you? It was just 10:42. What? It's awful bright for 10:42 p.m. So I decide I'm going to have a computer built for me. I'm talking to my nephews, and one of them is a master computer dude. He builds computers. He knows all that crap. Yeah, well, and originally it was his dad. He grew up on his dad's lap, banging on a keyboard. That's how long the kid knows his stuff. I call him a kid. He's well into his 30s now. He actually is my godchild. But he questions me, and I'm telling him all about D&D, you know, boards and swords and magic and this and that. And he says, Elder Scrolls 4, Oblivion. That's the game you want to buy. I'll build you a computer. It'll play the crap out of the game. It'll keep you busy for 100 hours. You're going to love it. He was right. OFC. Of course. I never turned back. That was the beginning of the end. And, you know, I was 45 years old and I bought my first video game. Now I've spent 20,000 hours on all my various video games. Maybe that's a little high, maybe 15,000 hours, maybe 10, I don't know. I've got 3,000 hours in Fallout 4 alone, 2,000 hours in the various Skyrim series. The more the merrier. Yeah, well, you know, I'm an all or nothing kind of a guy. When I find something I like, oh yeah, I dig deep. I go down that rabbit hole and then I make a few of my own. So, yeah. And then I found out about modding. So Fallout 4 was the second video game I bought. And I'm watching guys stream it. I'm seeing all these massive builds, and I'm like, dude, where'd you get all that concrete? I didn't know what a mod was. I didn't know about cheats and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, another rabbit hole. You get it? You got it? Good. All in, yes, all in. Give me the ball, I'll run with it. Now, I'm not the best, but I can hold my own. King, gotta go, friend. You're exhausted. Okay. Thanks for stopping in. I'll be checking you out if whenever I go on Steam, Twitch rather. I look and see if anybody I know is on. But a lot of the people that follow me don't stream a lot. I have been able to find Corin on occasion. And of course, Crock of Gold. But a lot of the people... Oh, thank you. Thank you, Corin. That's how you got into mods, Skyrim? For me, it was Fallout 4 in the building. The building is what got me. You know, I played through the game, did all the quests and all that. And then I learned about how cool the building was. And once I knew, I didn't have to pick up junk to do all that heavy building, and I could get a mod that gave me unlimited building. Oh, that was the beginning of the end. Holy crap. Don't tell me it's still 10:47. 4:32 p.m. Okay, time is passing by weird here. The person I'm watching is right there. I'm doing that quest where she's going to come over here and throw some rare meat, and I have to catch her. I have to catch her. Maybe if I stand out of her view and just watch that number, and I'll see when she starts to move. And I have to make sure she doesn't see me. Luckily, there are, yes. Thank God for mods, because I don't think I can play the same game over and over and over and over again. You know, I'll play Fallout for a year. Then I'll play Skyrim for a year. And Satisfactory, Factorio. You know, I've got it, and I'll go through the Tomb Raider series. I'll go through some of the Assassin's Creed series, and you know, some other miscellaneous stuff. And then back around and circle through again and play them all again. But mods, they make the game new. It's all new again. Wow, I've gone 2 hours and 16 minutes without breaking my tape. I need to break my tape.